discussed product of four vectors which will result in a vector and which will result in a scalar. Look at today we are going to discuss now how to solve vector equations. That means some relations will be given. From that you have to calculate the required vector. Look at A bar is given this. B bar is given this. C bar is given this. Find R bar. A vector is there R bar such that is satisfying these conditions. R bar cross A bar equals to B bar cross C bar comma R bar dot B bar equal to 3. Look at it. So there is a vector equation like this, right? So you have to find R bar. Look at such type of equations are given. Look at both sides. You can do cross product or dot product with any of the vector. Other than R bar, there are three vectors: A bar, B bar, C bar. Here R bar dot B bar is given. One condition is given. So that dot vector, what is that? B bar. With that vector, you do cross product on both sides. Cross product on both sides. Cross B bar. This I have done cross product with B bar on both sides. So if you write the formula A cross B cross C, this formula is what? R bar dot B bar into A bar So this what is the formula? R bar dot B bar into A bar minus A dot B. Yesterday I have told vector triple product. This equal to, what is this formula? A bar cross B bar cross C bar. That means B bar dot B bar into C bar minus C bar dot B bar into B bar. This. So R bar dot B bar is given 3. Why I have done cross product is with B bar only. If you do cross product with this, you will get R bar dot B bar, that value you know. And minus A dot B into R bar, you will get outside. This value also you know. This value also you know. And you can calculate what is R bar. That's why. So R bar dot A bar is nothing but 3 given. Minus A dot B, you see here. A dot B is what? 2 plus 1 plus 1. That means 4 R bar equals to B dot B is nothing but modulus B whole square. Modulus B is root 3. That means this is 3C bar. Minus B dot C. If you see B dot C, you will get 2. 2B bar. Now you can calculate easily what is R bar. R bar is nothing. But bring this side completely. So 3A bar. So 3a bar plus 2b bar minus 3c bar divided by 4. You can calculate easily. So r bar equal to 3 into substitute a bar 2i plus j plus k plus 2 into b bar is nothing but I plus j plus k minus 3 into c bar is nothing but j plus k divided by 4. That means this comes out to be so 8i and add all i's 8i so 5j minus 3j that means 2j so 5k minus 3k that means 2k divided by 4. That means therefore required vector is nothing but r bar equals to strike of 2 4i plus j plus k divided by 2. This is the required vector. Like that, using the given equation, take the given equation and do cross product with some vector on both sides. Here I have chosen b bar because r bar dot b bar given. That's why I have chosen b bar. Like that, choose the vector and do cross product. Then r bar will be free outside. Remaining values you know. You can calculate what is r bar. This type of vector equations. Suppose look at next model. Find vectors a bar comma b bar such that a bar plus b bar equal to small a bar comma. What is the relations given is a bar cross b bar equals to b bar. This is one relation, two relations, comma, equal to 1. Where a bar comma b bar are given vectors. That means they are fixed vectors given like this. Of course, here it is not given. So you have to find a bar, b bar in terms of small a bar, small b bar. Look at this. Equations like this are given. So given that a dot a equal to 1. This and also given a bar plus b bar equals to a bar. I am doing dot product with a bar on both sides. I want to find b dot a also. So that implies a dot a1 plus is nothing but modulus a bar whole square. That implies b bar dot a bar is nothing but modulus a bar whole square minus 1. B dot a is what? Modulus a bar whole square minus 1. Now look at, take this equation. A bar cross B bar equal to B bar. This is given the equation. I am doing cross product with A bar because I know A bar dot A bar. That's why I am doing cross product with A bar on both sides. Cross product with A bar on both sides. Now I am writing the formula for this. What is that? A bar dot A bar into B bar minus, what is the formula? B bar dot A bar into A bar equals to B bar cross A bar. So this is 1. So this is 1. That means B bar minus B dot A, you know. B dot A is nothing but modulus A bar whole square minus 1 into A bar equals to B bar cross A bar. Let us say this is first equation. Let us say this is first equation. Another equation known to you, B bar plus A bar equals to A bar. Let us say this is given one. Second equation. Second equation. Now I am doing 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 implies this will get cancelled. So A bar into what you will get 1 plus this minus this equal to A bar minus B bar cross A bar. So 1 1 cancel. You will get A bar equals to this, what you will get A bar plus minus B cross A means divided by modulus A bar square. Modulus A bar square. This is A bar. Now B bar is nothing but look at A bar minus A bar. You can calculate now what is A bar. A bar minus of modulus A bar square. So if you take the LCM, you will get divided by modulus A bar square. So modulus A bar square, you can take common A bar, modulus A bar square minus 1 into A bar. So you will get minus A cross B, that is nothing but B cross A. So this is the vector B bar. You got vector A bar in terms of A bar B bar, vector B bar in terms of A bar B bar. Like that, when the equations are given, by doing dot product or cross product, you can get that required vectors. Look at coming to the next concept. Look at, we will go to the next concept. Look at next concept. Look at a directed line. A directed line. Look at, we have seen the straight line. We have seen the straight line. Always we have drawn XY plane. Always we have drawn XY plane. Previously in straight lines, what we have done? Suppose always the equation in terms of xy only will be there. Suppose x plus y equal 4, this is the line. Only xy plane this is. Only xy plane. In only xy plane. That means your paper is xy plane. This is xy plane is infinite plane. Just we are confining this plane to your paper. This is infinite space, na? Your paper is limited. Just we are representing that this xy plane as your paper, but actually this is infinite plane. Your paper is bounded, right? That means fixed area. XY plane is of not limited area, infinite, right? Just we will represent that. This is your paper, XY plane. That just only equation will be in x and y. Suppose x, y, z, all the three are there. Look at. So always x, y, z represent like this. Always z, right? So this is negative x-axis. These are the axes, right? So now look at xy plane means your paper. Now suppose in 3D line, that means there will be x, y, z. In that equation there will be x, y, z. Suppose that line, how it will be is that line will not lie on your paper. If it lies in xy plane only, it will lie on your paper. Suppose, look at this line is like this. This line is like this. So you keep your pen like this, right? So this line is not completely on your paper, just it is intersecting your paper. That means what? This is not in xy plane. This will have x, y, z, 3. If the 3 are there, if only x and y are there, that will lie on your paper. If there is z also, then the line will be like this. Always keep your pen vertically or some inclined with the paper. That line is nothing but 3D line. This is 2D line, just straight line in xy plane. 3D line means always keep your pen like this. It will be inclined or it will be perpendicular to your paper, right? So that type of lines are called directed lines or 3D lines, right? There will be just simply z factor will also be there. Z factor will also be there. Such type of lines. This is also straight line only. It will be like this only. It will be like this only, but will not on your paper. Straight line, there will be no variety. Okay, now straight line is that only. Just everybody will have eyes, everybody will have mouth, everybody will have nose. But what is the difference? Looking. Okay, now. So just lines are same. Line will be like this only. But here only two factors x and y will be there. That is different. One more dress will be there for that. Generally we will wear in down and up, but it will wear 3. Okay, now. So the Z factor will also be there. Generally we will wear trouser and shirt. It will wear the other thing also in the middle. That is Z. Okay, now. So in XYZ it will be there means what? It will not be on your paper, right? It will be inclined to your paper or perpendicular to your paper. Pen. Your pen is nothing but 3D line. Right, like that. Straight line like this only it will be. It won't be any curve in 3D. Straight line only. But Z factor will be there. Look at directed line. Now we will deal about how to find the equation of the line. The vector equation of a line passing through a point A bar. A bar means position vector of A. This is given means what it is given. position vector of A. That means OA bar is nothing but A bar. OA bar is nothing but A bar. Position vector of the point is known, right? And line is parallel to or collinear to same both parallel to a vector. B bar is R bar equal to A bar plus TB bar. A bar plus TB bar, where T is a variable parameter, comma T is a real number, scalar, that is T is a real number. Look at here, in XY plane always we will represent in XY. This is called Cartesian form of the line. Even in X and Y means Cartesian form. In vector form means always R bar. Here X and Y z will be there. Like that in vector form means always we have to write the equation in R bar. Right? In Cartesian means XY. In vector form means always we have to write the line in terms of R bar. R bar. Look at this line, how it is. How the line is. This is called one point form of line in vectors. Look at. Suppose the line is like this straight line. So there is a point. There is a point on the line, just like as in straight lines. There is a point on that line. In vector form means A bar. There what you will give 1, 2. In vector form means position vector will be given. That point. And the line is drawn parallel to a vector. That means line is drawn parallel to a vector. That means this is called direction vector. This is called direction vector. This is called direction vector of that line. This line is drawn parallel to this. That means this line will have two directions. Look at. If this B bar direction, the same line will have in this direction means parallel to this I have drawn. That line may have that direction or that line may have this direction also. This direction is B bar. If this direction is B bar, this direction is what? Minus B bar. Every line will have two directions. Like this one direction, like this one direction. This is the direction of B bar. That means this is the direction of what? Minus B bar. Look at. If it is in the north direction, this is in the south direction. Same line. Okay, now same line opposite means what? This line is towards north means this will be towards south. That is what? Parallel to this it is drawn. Now look at, for finding the equation of the line, there are infinite number of points on the line. Generally suppose x plus y equal to 4. Line means on this what we will take on this point is what? X comma y. On this point is what? This x comma y. Similarly, every point on that line is represented by R bar. Let us say, just like here, every point on the line is represented by R bar. Every point on that line is represented by R bar. P can be anywhere, general point. P can be like this here, P can be like this here. Anyway, any point on the line is represented by R bar. Now look at any position, suppose P is like this, you join AP bar like this. If P is here this side, AP bar and B bar will have same direction. If P is like this here, AP bar and B bar will have opposite direction. opposite direction. On the line, if you take any point A P bar, you can observe that A P bar is collinear with B bar. For any position of P, A P bar will have same direction as B bar or opposite direction as B bar. That means what? A P bar will be collinear with B bar. Therefore, collinear means what? This vector equal to some constant into B bar. When two vectors will be collinear, one vector equal to some constant into other vector. That means this is nothing but OP bar minus OA bar equal to TB bar. What is this? OA bar means A bar, OP bar means R bar. Therefore, R bar equals to A bar plus TB bar. This is the vector equation of the line passing through a point A and having direction parallel to the vector B bar. Parallel to the vector B bar. That means this is nothing but point form, single point and slope. If you know, you'll write the line in 2D form. Here, one point position vector must be known and parallel to that one vector must be known. This is called one point form in vectors. One point form in vectors. Here R bar represents position vector of any point P on line. Any point P on line, that is OP bar equal to R bar. OP bar equals to R bar. Look at suppose. Find vector equation of line passing through A1, 2, 3, A1, 2, 3 and parallel to vector 2i plus j plus k. Like this it is given. That means line is passing through point given. Point given means this is nothing but position vector. I plus 2j plus 3k. Point means what? Position vector. And the line is parallel to a vector. This is called direction vector. Next chapter 3D geometry will be based on this. Remember carefully. This 2i plus j plus k. Therefore, what is the equation? So this is A bar and this is B bar. So A bar I plus 2j plus 3k plus some scalar t. I have taken t, he can give lambda, whatever it may be. Some variable t into the direction vector 2i plus j plus k. That means it can be represented line in this form also. Look at I take common 1 plus 2t 1 plus 2t into I plus 2 plus t into j plus 3 plus t into k. This is line can be in this form or can be in this form. Right here R bar, look at. Here R bar means what? It represents any point on the line. PR bar will be any point on the line. Any point on the line. That means this is nothing but OP bar. This is nothing but OP bar. That means position vector of P, you got this one. This is R bar equal, this means what? Position vector of P. Suppose this point you have to write. What is that point P? This is vector. Now point means what? Here point means vector written. Point means on that line, any point will be in this form. In this form. P. This point P is nothing but position vector means this. Point means what? This. For every point on the line, there will be one value of T. For every point on the line, there will be one value of T. Look at. Suppose T, you substitute any real value. T equal to 0. P means what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is nothing but A. Look at this point. So P position is what? That point. Suppose if you take T equal to 1. T equal to 1, if you substitute P, you will get that point somewhere. So suppose 3. T equal to 1 means 3, 4. That will be somewhere lying on this line only. That means for every point on line, there will be unique value of T. There will be unique value of T. If you want to find such point, what you have to do? The T value you must calculate. If you calculate for that particular point T value, if you substitute in this, you will get that point. Okay now. That any point can be written after writing the equation. Equation convert to this form and then write that point. So some condition he will give. If you find the T value by using that condition, then you will get that particular point on the line. Look at, suppose one question you take. Suppose a line L is given like this. A line L is given like this. 1 plus 2 lambda, 1 plus 2 lambda into I plus 2 lambda minus 2 into J plus lambda plus 1 into K. Suppose a line is given like this. A line is given like this. If it is given like this, it is not in standard form. First you convert into A bar plus, here lambda is there, lambda B bar. It must be in this form. That means R bar equal to, without lambda terms you write here, I without lambda terms, minus 2j plus k plus lambda into 2i minus 2j plus k. This line, if it is given in this form, you have to convert to this form. That means this line meaning is that R bar equal to A bar plus lambda B bar. That means this line meaning is that it has a point on it. What is that? Position vector. This, that means it passes through the point 1 minus 2 1. It passes through the point 1 minus 2 1, and this line is parallel to a vector B bar equals to 2i minus 2j plus k. That is the meaning. Right? Now this line is given. Look at. Now number 1. Suppose I have given one point. Look at. I have given one point. 5, 2, 3 lies on L or not. Look at, suppose in Cartesian form, suppose one line is there, in xy plane, previously in straight line. Suppose I have asked this P1, 3 lies or not on the line. What we will do? In place of x and y, we will substitute 1 and 3. So look at 1 plus 3 is what? 4, satisfied. Therefore, P lies on the line. Similarly, if this is lying or not, you substitute in place of R bar. In place of R bar, take this point, and in substitute in place of xy there, here R bar. This. So R bar, in place of R bar, you substitute that. This. Substitute that and equate I coefficients and calculate lambda. Lambda is what? 2. This, and then 2 lambda minus 2 equal to 2. Lambda you got 2. So next, lambda plus 1 is what? 3. Lambda is what? 2. Look at, you are getting same value of lambda. Therefore, this point, let us say P 5, 2, 3 lies on L. Lies on L. That means it lies. This is P. You are getting same value of lambda in 3 cases. That means this point lies on L. Suppose look at lambda equal to 2, you substitute this here. Lambda equal to 2, if you substitute here, look at this one. Lambda equal to 3, you substitute this, you will get 5. This you will get 5i plus lambda equal to 2 means what you will get here? 2j plus lambda equal to 2 means what you will get? 3k. That means this is nothing but 5i plus 2j plus 3k. That is position vector of point P. That is nothing but our point. That means if you are getting same value of lambda in 3 cases, that point lies on the line. Suppose if you get different values here, then that point will not lie. Suppose look at another point. Suppose look at another point lies on the line or not. Suppose I am giving another point. Okay. Minus 1, minus 4, 1. Minus 1, minus 4, 1. That point whether it lies or not, I have to check. So R bar equal, this is nothing but minus 1 minus 4j plus k, position vector. You substitute minus I minus 4j plus k equals to 1 plus 2 lambda into I. This into j plus into k. Now equate. Minus 1, what you will get? Lambda equal to minus 1. Lambda equal to minus 1, you are getting lambda plus 1 equal to 1. Lambda equal to 0. That means here you got 2 both, but here different. That means point will not lie. Point will not lie on line. If the point lies, you will get unique value of lambda for all the 3. These are 2 are same, but this is what? Different. That means what? Point does not lie on the plane. Look at here. Unique value of lambda you will get. But here different values of lambda you are getting. That means point will not lie on the line. Like that in three-dimensional line, whether point lies or not, you take that point as r bar and then calculate that variable. If all the three are equal, point lies. If all the three are not equal, point will not lie. ఏమయ్యా ఉదయ్? ఏంటి? ఆ, ఆ, ఎక్కడ? సరే, దాంతో సంబంధం లేదు. 2 లేవండన్నా, ఒక నిమిషం ఏమి ఇచ్చాను? 2i, 2i, ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ రాసుకో సరిపోయింది. ఇక్కడ రైట్ +2, ఇక్కడ +2 రైట్, రైట్ +2. So like that, whether point lies on the line or not, if you have to check. Look at, suppose next problem is, suppose there is a line L. Suppose there is a line like this, r bar equals to 1 plus t into I plus 1 minus t into j, 1 minus t into j plus 2 plus 3 2 into k. Where line is given like this, first question is find unit vector parallel to line. Unit vector parallel to line. So first, for finding that one, convert to the standard form. That means I plus j plus k plus t you take common. I minus j plus 3k. ఏమైనా మిస్టేక్స్ చెప్పండి. పైన లైటింగ్ బడి ఒకసారి ప్లస్ మైనస్ కనపడదు, ఇక్కడ నేను చూస్తా ఉండు కేర్ఫుల్. పైన లైట్ ఫేస్ అవుతుంది కదా. సో చూడండి, I plus j plus k plus t into I minus j plus 3k. This is the line, standard form అన్నమాట. సో అంటే this is nothing but r bar equal to a bar plus tb bar, like this. That means this line is like this. Look at, always line is, this line passes through the point. Look at, I, this has position vector like this, and it will be parallel to the vector like this, b bar equals to I minus j plus 3k. This is passing through this point whose position vector this and parallel to. Now unit vector parallel to this line means, look at, parallel to this line means in this direction one unit vector. That means unit vector in the same direction of b bar, that is b cap, and unit vector in the opposite direction of b bar, that is minus b cap. One vector is there in the same direction, unit vector is what? B cap, and in the opposite direction unit vector is what? Minus b cap. Unit vectors parallel to the line means this you have to write, this you have to write, plus or minus b cap, plus or minus I minus j plus 3k divided by magnitude, root of 1 plus 1 plus 9, root 11. So these are the two unit vectors, one vector in this direction and one vector in this direction. Suppose first question is this. Suppose find vectors of magnitude 4 units parallel to line. Suppose, look at, he is asking parallel to the line two vectors. A vector, that means let us say this is CD, one vector will be there like this in this direction, Parallel to means in this direction one vector 4 units, and in this direction one vector 4 units will be there like this. So that means what is that? This is 4 units, and in this direction unit vector is what? 4 into b cap. In this direction unit vector will be b cap. Magnitude 4 units means that vector is what? 4 b cap, and in this direction unit vector is what? Minus b cap. Therefore EF bar is nothing but minus 4 b cap. Required vectors are nothing but plus or minus 4 b cap plus or minus 4 into I minus j plus 3k divided by root 11. Those are the two vectors parallel to the line having magnitude 4 units. If unit vector is there, magnitude into unit vector will give that vector. I told number of times we have done. So like that. Look at suppose a line L is there like this. A line L is there like this, 1 plus 2 mu into I minus of 3 plus 2 mu into j plus 1 plus mu into k. A line is there like this, right? So line L, vector form given. That means find, what is asking is find points on line L, that are at a distance of 6 units from the point 1 minus 3 1. 1 minus 3 1. Look at here. So first convert into standard form. R bar equals to, what is that? I minus 3j plus k plus mu into 2i minus 2j plus k. So this is standard form. A bar plus mu b bar. That means this line is what? This line has one point A. This is position vector means 1 minus 3 1. This is nothing but I minus 3j plus k. That point is what? 1 minus 3 1. Whatever he has given, that is A. That is A. And parallel to B bar. Parallel to B bar. This is nothing but direction vector of the line. Direction vector of that line. Direction vector of that line. Now what he is telling is, there is a point. You have to find the points on the line that is at a distance of 6 units. AP equals 6. You have to find the point P. Any point on the line, you take it in the form R bar. R bar represents any point. Now R bar you have to calculate, right? So OP bar is nothing but R bar. OP bar is nothing but R bar. You take position vector of that point. That means now R bar, look at R bar is nothing but, you can write what is that point. R bar is nothing but this is the one. Two mu into j plus, this is nothing but OP bar. This is nothing but OP bar. Now position vector, here you can write what is that point. This position vector is nothing but R bar. That means what is that point? 1 plus 2 mu minus of 3 plus 2 mu 1 plus mu. That means this point is this. Now given that AP equal to 6. AP equal to 6 means this A point P point that means distance formula you write. What is that? X2 minus X1. So this minus this means what? 2 mu whole square, distance formula. 4 mu square plus this minus of minus 3. So 3 will get cancelled. 4 mu square plus this minus 1 square. Right? Distance formula. This. So therefore squaring on both sides, 9 mu square equal to 36. Mu square is nothing but 4. Mu is nothing but plus or minus 2. Therefore, mu equal to 2 implies P point is what? Calculate. So, mu equal to 2 means this will become 5, comma. Mu equal to 2 you substitute here minus 7, comma. Mu equal to 2 means you will get 3 or mu equal to minus 2 implies P can be if mu equal to minus 2, this is nothing but 1 minus 4 minus 3. So here if you substitute minus 2, what you will get? Minus of minus 1 1, comma, mu equal to minus 2 means you will get minus 1. Therefore P point can be this, because obviously 6 units means that side 1 point will be there, this side 1 point will be there. That's why you got two values. This side 1 point can be, this side 1 point can be. 2 points you got, that's why. Right? So position vector, if you are asked point you got, position vector means what? 5y minus 7j plus 3k, or position vector means 5y minus 7j plus 3k or minus 3i plus j minus k. These are the position vectors. Points means coordinates we will write. Position vector means in vectors you will write. Like that, any point on the line means take R bar and then use the condition here given that this distance is 6. Like that, he will give one condition to find what is that mu. That mu, if you calculate, you will get that point. So this is the line concept. Point, single point, direction vector form this is. Look at this is 1 point form. So suppose 2 point form. Just like in straight lines, here also there will be 2 point form. The vector equation of a line passing through two points whose position vectors are 2 points A bar and B bar is R bar equals to A bar plus T into B bar minus A bar. This is the vector equation of the line. Now 2 points. Now on this line itself, 2 points are there. 2 points are there. V is nothing but V bar. Now there is no parallel vector. Now direction of this line is not given. Direction of the line is nothing but, look at AB, 2 points are there. You can find the vector. You can find the vector. AB bar is the direction. AB bar, if you take AB bar as direction this, BA bar as direction this, that means R bar equals to point, single point you take, and T into, in the previous equation, vector is nothing but AB bar now. In the previous it is like this, now it is not there. That means what? This is nothing but, this shows the direction of the line. So T into AB bar, that is nothing but B bar. That means this is nothing but R bar equals to A bar plus T into OB bar minus OA bar. That is nothing but this. If the direction vector is not given, 2 points are given, you can find the vector. That is nothing but the direction vector. B bar. A bar plus T into B bar means here AB bar. That is B bar minus A bar. Suppose Suppose 2 points are there. 2 points are there. So this is A bar, this is B bar. What is the equation of line? R bar equal to A bar. A bar position vector means what? I plus 2j plus 3k plus some constant t into some scalar t into B bar minus A bar means this minus this. 2 minus 1 means what? I minus 1 minus 2 minus 3j 4 minus 3 means k. This is the line. So right, like the 2-point form this is. 2-point form. Suppose look at, take some examples of how to write the lines. A triangle ABC is there. A triangle ABC is there. Right? Position vectors are given. Position vectors are given. Suppose you have to write vector of equation of median AD. Vector equation of median AD. Look at midpoint, you take here D. So this AD means position vector of this is B bar, position vector of this is C bar. Now you can write this point, position vector is what? B bar plus C bar by 2. Now AD is a line which passes through 2 points whose position vectors are known. This is A bar and this is B bar in the above formula. R bar equal to A bar plus T into B bar minus A bar means, so this is nothing but median. This is nothing but median. Vector equation of median AD. This has 2 points whose position vectors are known. This is this form. So now suppose let us say another example. A parallelogram is there. A parallelogram is there. OACB parallelogram is there. O is the origin. Now position vector of this is this. Position vector of this is this. Right? So now you have to write vector equations of diagonals. Number 1. OC diagonal, I want to write the equation. OC diagonal. So now look at. So this position vector means this is A bar, this is what? B bar. So OC bar is what? A bar plus B bar. So position vector of C is what? A bar plus B bar. Now if you look at, this is passing through 2 points. What is the formula? R bar equal to A bar means 0 bar passing through origin. T into B bar minus A bar. So this is the equation, vector equation of the diagonal OC. This is the vector equation of the diagonal OC. Here A bar is origin, B bar is A bar plus B bar. Suppose if you want to write vector equation of diagonal AB, so this is passing through 2 points, this is A bar, this is B bar. Vector equation is nothing but A bar plus T into B bar minus A bar. This is the diagonal AB equation, like that 2-point form. Next, look at. Suppose lines in the same plane will be either parallel or intersecting. Look at lines in the same plane, they will be either parallel or intersecting. They are called coplanar lines. Just simple. Lines lying in the same plane are called coplanar lines. If they lie in the same plane, they will be either parallel or intersecting. Suppose look at XY plane is there. Take some XY plane. XY plane is there. Your paper XY plane means this is infinite region, but you represent on your paper that XY plane. Right? On the paper, that means on the XY plane, if you draw two lines, if they are parallel, they will be like this. Parallel. Right? If they are parallel, two lines will be like this. If they are not parallel, definitely they will intersect like this. If they are not parallel and they are lying in the XY plane itself, they will definitely intersect at some point. Right? On your paper, if you draw two lines, those two lines, if they lie on your paper itself, they are called coplanar lines. Lines lying in the same plane are called coplanar lines. Right? Your paper is nothing but XY plane. Right? If you draw, they may not intersect because that is bounded region. You have drawn a paper means what? Bounded region. But XY plane means what? Infinite region. They will intersect somewhere. You draw on your paper such that they will intersect. Right? They will intersect somewhere. That means if they lie in the same plane, definitely they will be either parallel or intersecting. Right? They are called coplanar lines. They are called coplanar lines. Lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting. Neither parallel nor intersecting will lie on different planes. Lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting will lie on different planes. They are called non-coplanar lines. are skew lines. They have one separate name. Non-coplanar lines are skew lines. SKEW, skew lines. That means suppose, so your paper is there, you are treating that as one plane. Suppose there is a line on your paper. There is a line on your paper. So okay, put some other book which is not parallel to this book, right? Put some other book on the draw one line. They are in different planes. They are called skew lines, right? Lines lying in different planes will be neither parallel nor intersecting. If they are intersecting means they will lie on your paper only, right? If they are not intersecting means what? They lie, one line will lie on your paper, one will lie on some other paper, some other's paper, right? They are called skew lines. Suppose for example, you see one example here. So your room is there, your room has 6 faces, I told. Your room has 6 faces, I told, right? So take the ground face, that is one plane, right? Take this back side to me, one face is there, that is one face, right? Back side to you, one face is there, that is one face. Take those two faces, and I am representing in the diagram here. Suppose let us say these are rectangles. Let us say consider your room as rectangle. You can draw anything. I don't know how your room is. My room is like rectangle. You check the dimensions otherwise. So my room is rectangles or squares. Generally rectangle or squares. Now ground face. A, B, C, D. I am naming the vertices. Let us say my room is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Right? So now ground face, you see all of you, for example, whenever you are solving the problems, you take an example of your room. Typical problem will be solved easily. Look at this is my ground face. This is my ground face. A, B, C, D is ground face. Right? So ground face and this DG, DCGH, DCGH. So that is backside face, right? So this is the one. Now look at in the ground face. I am drawing two lines. Look at this is one diagonal. This is one diagonal. This is another diagonal. This is another diagonal. Okay. What you do is your paper is there. Your paper is there like this. Your paper is there like this. Just like this one more paper you put like this. One more paper. A book like this. Okay now. So this is ground face and this is what I am telling about back face, right? So look at here. So on this paper you draw the diagonals like this. These are lying in the same plane. So they are intersecting or not? They are intersecting, right? These two diagonals are nothing but coplanar lines. Now parallel line means this side is there, your borders. Parallel borders are there. They are two parallel lines. They also lie in the same. They also lie in the same plane. So suppose look at. I am taking BD. I am taking BD, and I am take the back face and draw like this one diagonal. Look at this is BD and CH you draw. BD is one line. And these are not parallel. Face will be their face. Look at BD and CH. They will neither intersect, neither parallel. They will neither intersect. They will not be parallel. They lie in different planes. On your paper, this BD is there. This folded one is there. For that folded one diagonal is this. These two lines, BD and CH. Look at AC, comma BD. These are coplanar lines. Coplanar lines. These are coplanar lines. And suppose I am taking BD comma CH. They are non-coplanar lines or skew lines. They will neither intersect nor be parallel. They are called skew lines. Such lines lie in different planes. Suppose look at BD is one diagonal. If you take DG, you take DG. These two lines lie in different planes only, but they intersect at common point. They are not skew lines. Lines which will never intersect nor parallel. They are called skew lines or non-coplanar lines. They will not intersect at all. Now, if you look at BD and DG, they are intersecting at D. Such type of lines are what? They are not skew. They are intersecting at some corner. So those are intersecting lines, and those are also called. Of course, they are lying in different planes, but they are intersecting. They are not skew lines. Lines which are neither parallel nor intersecting, they are called skew lines. Generally, they will lie in different planes. Such type of skew lines, they will lie in different planes. They are also called non-coplanar lines, right? So like that. Whenever you are taking this example, you take your room. So look at when the lines will be coplanar, when the lines will be non-coplanar. Suppose line L1 is like this, line L1 is like this. R bar equals to A bar plus some lambda into B bar. L1 is like this, L2 line is like this. R bar equals C bar plus mu into D bar. C bar plus mu into D bar, number one, L1, L2. If L1, L2 are coplanar, that means either parallel or intersecting. Coplanar means what? Either parallel or intersecting. Either parallel or intersecting. Then what is the condition is? The condition is, look at this line is like this A bar plus lambda B bar. This line is like C bar plus mu D bar. The lines will be coplanar if this condition is satisfied. Box of A bar minus C bar, B bar, D bar equal to 0. So next second point, I will explain how. If L1, L2 are non-coplanar or skew lines, same skew lines, that means here my meaning is neither parallel nor intersecting. Lines lie in different planes but neither parallel nor intersecting. Those are called skew lines. Then the condition is not equal to 0. Suppose look at first condition I will tell. Suppose lines lying in same plane. Look at this is board, my plane. So on your paper you draw two lines. This is L1, this is L2. They lie on your paper. He is telling in the first one. Let us say they are intersecting lines. They will intersect at P. Right? What is this line actually? This line meaning it is passing through point A bar, and parallel to B bar. This line direction is given by B bar. This is passing through C bar, and this line direction is what? D bar. This line direction is what? D bar. Now look at, on your paper only B bar, D bar will lie. Because lines are lying on your paper only, this direction will also be in your paper only. In your paper only D bar will be there. So B bar, D bar are lying on the board. Board is your paper. Right? So B bar, D bar are lying on the plane. Now what I am doing is, for the board normal, for your paper normal, keep the pen like this. In that direction, what will be the vector? I am drawing the normal here. This is normal. In that direction, what will be there? I told, if two vectors are on the plane, B bar, D bar, then their cross product will be along the normal. Will be along the normal. That means along the normal, B cross D will be there. Now look at AB bar vector. I am joining this and this. BA bar vector will lie on your paper. Look at, you join them. BA bar lies on plane. BA bar is a vector which is lying on the board. This B cross D is not on the board, it is outside the board. That means normal. So look at, this normal will be perpendicular to each and every vector on the plane. That means B bar cross D bar perpendicular to BA bar. Perpendicular to BA bar, because this vector is in the plane. That means, what is the condition? BA bar dot, their dot product will be 0. What is BA bar? OA bar minus OB bar. Zero bar. What is this? A bar dot B cross C. It is nothing but, according to definition, scalar triple product is what? 0. Just simply you trace out A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, and then find scalar triple product of this. If it is 0, the lines will be parallel or intersecting. They are called coplanar lines. If it is not equal to 0, lines will be skew lines or non-coplanar lines. They will be neither parallel nor intersecting. Here, suppose lines are like this, parallel, let us say. Parallel. This is B bar, this is D bar. What happens? B bar and D bar, if they have same direction, the angle between them is what? 0. If they have opposite direction, angle between them is what? 180 degree. In that case, what happens? This B bar cross D bar will become 0. Because B bar cross D bar, angle between B bar and D bar will be collinear or parallel, means 0 or 180. Sin 0 or 180 will become 0. That means in that case also, this product will become 0. Like that, simply remember this formula. Remember this formula. Suppose, look at, one more point is there. One more point is there. Third one, very important one. Shortest distance. This theorem you remember, in 3D I will tell how you will get. For the time being, just remember the formula. Shortest distance between skew lines is, formula is modulus divided by modulus B cross D. Just remember this formula. If they are not lying in same plane, skew lines, let us say, shortest distance between those two lines, you remember this formula. Whenever shortest distance is asked, You write this formula. This proof I will tell in 3D geometry. Look at. Take one problem. Check whether the lines, two lines are given to you. The lines R bar equals to 2i minus 2j plus 3k plus lambda into this is one line given, comma, another line is R bar equals to 3t minus 1 into I plus t minus 2 into j plus 2t minus 1 into k. Suppose another line is given. So suppose check whether the lines are skew or not. Find shortest distance between them. So write the lines in standard form. First one is in standard form. This first line. Second one is also write in standard form. R bar equal to. Write the terms which does not contain t, which does not contain t. That means minus I minus 2j minus I minus 2j minus k plus t into 3i plus j 3i plus j plus 2k 3i plus j plus 2k. So this is the one, two lines are in standard form now. So now this is A bar. I told the formula. This is first one is A bar, B bar, and second one is compare with it. This compare with that. R bar equal to A bar plus lambda B bar, C bar plus T D bar. Now A bar is what this vector, B bar is what this vector, C bar is this vector, D bar is this vector. Now you have to check whether skew or not. Calculate the value of A bar minus C bar, B bar, D bar first. First calculate what is the scalar triple product value. A bar, this is the one, and C bar is this. If you calculate 2i plus I, 3i. So if you look at minus 2j plus 2j, cancel 0j, 0j, 3k plus k, 4k, this. So this is A bar minus C bar, comma, B bar. B bar is this, comma, D bar is this, this. So therefore, scalar triple product of these three vectors is nothing but what is the formula? 3, 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. Let us calculate this value. So 3 into 3 into 4 minus 3, 1. So minus this is 0 plus 4 into so minus 1 minus 6 minus 5 minus 20 plus 3 minus 17. This is what? Not equal to 0. Therefore, lines are skew. Lines are skew, or we can say non-coplanar. Anything is correct. These lines will be neither parallel nor intersecting. Lines are skew lines, or we can say non-coplanar lines. Right? This is not equal to 0. Then we can say that lines will neither be parallel nor intersecting. They are skew lines. So first question is over. Shortest distance formula is, I told this, look at it. This is the formula. So this is the formula. So now the above one we have calculated minus 17. Below one is B bar cross D bar, you calculate. Numerator is already calculated. This is the value. So B bar cross D bar. Take the vector. B bar is what? B bar is this I, J, K. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2. D bar you write in the third row. So this is the one. So what is that vector? I into 4 minus 3, 1 minus j into, so minus j into 2 minus 9 minus 7. So plus k into, so 1 minus 6 minus 5. Therefore, I plus 7j minus 5k. This is the B cross D vector. Modulus B cross D. Modulus B cross D is nothing but root of 1 plus 49 plus 25. So root of 75, that is nothing but 5 root 3. 5 root 3, therefore shortest distance, that is simply denoted by SD equal to, formula is what? Modulus, this is calculated, minus 17 divided by modulus B cross D is what? 5 root 3. So 17 divided by 5 root 3. This is called shortest distance between skew lines. Just from the given equations, identify A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, and then calculate this one, calculate this one. Ratio is nothing but shortest distance between skew lines. Okay. Now look at next model. He will give you the model like this. Look at, if the lines R bar equals to, if the lines R bar equal to 2i plus 3j plus 4k plus lambda into I plus j minus ak. Suppose line is given like this and another line is given like this. R bar equals to 1 plus a mu into I plus 4 plus 2 mu into j plus 5 plus mu into k. Mu into k. Another line is given like this. Given are intersecting. are intersecting, find A. He will tell that are intersecting, find A. Now look at intersecting means what? They are coplanar. Lines are coplanar. Intersecting given means they are coplanar. They are coplanar. Coplanar means what is the condition? Equal to 0. Now find out. So this is A bar here, clearly A bar is there, B bar is there. Now write this line in the standard form, right? So without mu, whatever are there, you write I standard form A bar plus lambda B bar. Now this line is given, convert into standard form. R bar equals to, write the ones which does not contain mu. I plus 4j plus 5k plus mu into ai plus 2j plus k. This is nothing but c bar plus mu d bar. So a bar, b bar, c bar, d bar. Lines intersect means they are what? Coplanar. That means condition is box of a bar minus c bar, b bar, d bar equal to 0. Calculate a bar minus c bar is what? So a bar is this, c bar is this. So I, so 3j minus 4j minus j, 4k minus 5k minus k, and then b bar is I plus j minus ak, and d bar is ai plus 2j plus k. This determinant equal to 0. 1 minus 1 minus 1, 1, 1 minus a to 1 equal to 0. Expand this determinant. So 1 into 1 plus 2a plus 1 into 1 plus a square. So minus 1 into 2 minus a equal to 0. So if you look at a square plus 3a equal to 0, that means a into a plus 3 equal to 0, you will get a equal to 0 or minus 3. So there will be, first model is he will give the lines and he will ask whether they are coplanar or non-coplanar or skew. Find the box of a bar minus c bar, b bar, d bar. If that is 0, lines are coplanar. That means they can be parallel or intersecting. If not equal to 0, that box not equal to 0, then they will be skew lines or non-coplanar lines. So then he will ask find the shortest distance. So that formula is what? Modulus of box of a bar minus c bar b bar divided by modulus b cross d. That vectors a bar b bar c bar d bar are there. You can calculate shortest distance. Next is he will give two lines and he will give a variable just like this problem a. Find the value of a if they are coplanar or intersecting or parallel. So the determinant equal to 0 if you write, you will get the value of that variable. Like that models will be there on skew lines. Okay now. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.